Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this episode, we're going to get the files back together. Not much to do, but then we'll get it out for a drive and see some boost. Let's do it. Alrighty guys, thanks for tuning in. If you haven't yet, please hit that subscribe button and the post notification bell down here to stay up to date with this build. Let's get into it. Okay boys, I'm going to get this wastegate back on. Alright boys, wastegate is back on. Pretty easy. Got a pretty soft spring in it, so it's quite easy to get on. Don't need to undo this and compress the spring or anything. And you might be able to see this. I was thinking of putting this on, but there's no real way to put it on. Unless I cut this once again, and maybe I could chop that, have a straight bit, but then have it like cut so it's like a teardrop. No, you need the angle for a teardrop, don't you? You cut a 90-degree and like aim it back more. I don't know. We'll see how we go with that. I don't think we've actually opened it up while driving, so that's like the lowest I want to go anyway. So I'd have to rotate it and point it back. It would be pretty funny to have it a side exit wastegate, but that would mean I'd have to get this to go there. Don't tempt me, boys. Okay, everything is back together. Eventually, when everything's done, I'm going to be painting these cooler pipes black so we don't see them if I don't have the covers on. And yeah, just need to get it off the jack stands, and I've got to go get some petrol. I'll go take my Skyline to get some petrol in this, and we'll fill it up. It's only 5 litres, but it's enough for what we're doing, I believe. So yeah, so the wastegate's through there. Can you see it? Alright, she's down. I'll go get some petrol. Back in a sec. Alright guys, we are back. 5 litre container, got 6 litres in it, so either it's bigger than it says or the pump's lying to us. That's 98 octane, so this shit runs good. All done. Actually can't remember the last time I went to the petrol station and actually filled this car up. Been in lockdown for 6 months. Right, let's have a quick check of how much fuel I've got now. Oops. Cool. The light's not on. Alright guys, it's just after lunch, so I'm going to start her up, let her warm up, and we'll go for a little scoot. Alright guys, everything looks like it's up to temp. We're about 80 degrees Celsius. I'm going to do a couple of runs here. It's pretty sunny today, and I don't know if I'll be able to see the screen properly, so I'm just going to drive and see how we go. A couple of cruises because I've actually got the pipe back on, see where we're at. I might have overcompensated with MAF, so there we go, and we'll get into boost a bit. So I'm going to reset this one. Okay, that one's on 1. Alright, start the log. What are you doing? 3-point turn to get out of their driveway. Warm in here, but do it for you guys. Do a couple of runs. Could already hear the turbo then. That oil that was sitting in the wastegate that's making it smoke so much. Oh no, there's a bit of smoke. It's smoky after decel when I lightly put my foot on the throttle. So it'd be now, it'll get smoky. Numbers are looking okay. Hit like half a pound of pressure. Oh, I've had a 1 correction, not correction. Corner in the shade. Let's go again. We'll go to 3rd gear. Start the log. See some boost. Try not to let the computer. Just drive. Getting boost. About to go uphill. We are smoky though. Got to get rid of that. Bus. Load. Pull out. 7 PSI there. Stank. We're getting knock correction. go to a second gear pull, and that's done. Pull apart. Come on. Just got to stay out of boost. She gets up and goes. Jeez. I wonder what cooler pipe that was. You're getting home. Nearly home. You're not stopping. I'm going to see what we got up to. That was 17 overall. And we got to the 6.5 in the GT35. I didn't hear the wastegate, I don't think. I don't know. So, I'm actually going to go inside for a bit, play with Marley, my son, and come out later tonight and have a look at this. Alrighty guys, it's Tuesday and night now. I haven't really done anything for over a whole day on the Foz. So I did review the footage and stuff as I was driving, but it's so bad, the quality of that squeaking. I don't know what it is. I got to figure that out. So probably this week, next week, be working out what that squeaking is and getting rid of it. So before my next drive, I might just take all that foam polystyrene stuff out of the boot and see if it's that just rubbing against each other. But let's dive into what happened when the cooler pipe popped, and which one. It's this one. Let's get the bumper off. So it was this one that popped off, right? And it hit the bumper that hard that it actually broke that cable tie that was there. Actually, come to think of it, when I went for a walk yesterday afternoon, I saw a cable tie pretty much right where it happened. Like, that's weird. Black cable tie on the road. Alrighty guys, so there's my problem. There's no bead on it. Yeah, so somehow I've got to get a bead on that. And I can't weld that pipe, and I've got no argon left. So how are we going to roll a bead onto that? So from the three runs I did yesterday, air fuel ratios were pretty close, pretty happy. A little bit rich, but the stock fuel table is pretty rich on Subarus. I was playing around with one the other night and making some changes, make it a bit leaner. Not lean, just leaner. But yeah, I think I've got a bit of work to do to get this tip top. To get the MAF properly scaled, what I'm going to do is create a new ROM and we'll save it, and you know what I mean. You know, 3/4 of the table I'll put all the same, so the target is always like, say, 12, so I know if it's hitting it, if it's not, and whereabouts, like percentage wise, where I need to fix it to get it more on point, and then I can just copy and paste the original one back in and then work on the original one So then I know my math scaling is correct. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do it. Might do that off camera. I think you've seen enough of my math scaling. I don't want to overdo things, get people bored, but yeah, can't really hit any boost, like high boost, until this thing's off. Pretty sure I just hit my minimum boost at 17, because going through the log, it got up to about 10 and then it went up to 17. So I'm pretty sure the wastegate opened up and yeah, it went up to the 17. I think it just hit the 6.5 for the GT35, and then that went pop because I've listened to it so many times I didn't hear the wastegate open, and you'd hear the wastegate open. So yeah, got to get that pipe fixed so then we can do some actual pulls and see how far we go, so then I can actually rescale like the fueling and everything. Just can't really do that because I want to change the fuel tables, so I've got a bit more control, because it only goes up to like 1.85 grams per revolution in the GT Forester fueling table. So on that one we got up to 3,600 RPM. I was at 2.5 grams per revolution, so I was way off the table. But that last column on a fueling table is what it takes throughout the whole rest of it. So I don't know. Maybe just go a little bit further, maybe up to the 2.4 or 2.5, and anything above that will just be, I'll just make it a little bit richer than it should, so it's more safe than anything, but not that rich that it screws with the power. So yeah, when we do all the fueling and stuff, I'll record it, but right now we need to sort out that cooler pipe. I didn't realise that one didn't have a bead rolled onto it, so I've got to get that done. So finally finished scaling this math. And then next episode, so Saturday mornings, it might actually just be getting into the back of that so I can have some better quality inside the car, so it's not squeaking and everything. I transferred the clip that I did, where I did the pull, and then I did the second gear pull where it popped off and all I could hear was the squeaking in the back. Couldn't hear engine. It was just squeak. I can't upload that to Instagram. So yeah, we got to sort that out. Alright. Damn cooler pipes. But yeah, felt like she was running good. She was running pretty good. Oh, look at that. We now have a bead on the end of it. So we'll go ahead and put that back in. I can't do this one-handed. Alrighty, she is back on with the bead. Hopefully this works. Or maybe this one doesn't have a bead, but that pipe goes to there. There's no way that can come off. Oh, look at this. That came off. I'm gonna zip tie that. Didn't even know that came off. Get a zip tie on that one. Boop. And I think I'm going to finish this episode here, guys. Got a bit of editing to do, so we'll do a lot more next episode. We'll try to strip out the back so we don't get those squeaky noises, and we'll take it for a drive with the fuel all set to 1 ratio so we can see if our math has been scaled properly. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this episode, give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't yet, please hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to turn that post notification bell on, and I'll catch you next episode. Bye.